the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names.
Good afternoon, DC. I'm Jameson.
And I'm Mitchell.
Today is Monday, December 11th, and here's the news. The DC chess team competed in the Blue Tonight's Scholastic Chess Tournament this past Saturday. The team, consisting of John Carter, Ethan Pointer, and Jacob Roberts, brought home the third-place trophy. John Carter also came in 8th in individual competition. Congratulations, guys.
Daviess County Public Library is the last team program of the year is this Wednesday, December 13th. Teens can drop into the library between 4 to 5 p.m. to make both bath bombs and sugar scrubs, which make excellent gifts to give during the holidays.
Attention juniors, the Commonwealth Honors Academy CHA application is now available. CHA is a 3-week summer enrichment program housed on Murray State University's campus from June 9th to 30th. Applicants must have a minimum of a 3.5 GPA and 25 ACT score. Attendees receive university credit and Murray State scholarship. Applications are available at www.murraystate.edu/CHA. The deadline of March 1st, 2018. The final exam schedule is set. Thursday will be 2nd and 3rd block, and Friday will be 1st and 4th.
Please tell your teacher what class you'll be using your A exemption by the end of today. Now stay tuned for this week's edition of Powers Points.
Hey DC family, today I want to talk to you about the word hope. I think it's just a fitting time of year to think about that word and what it means. Obviously with Christmas coming up, the definition of the word says the feeling that what is wanted can be had or the events will turn out for the best. So, I think we all live with the fact that we have hope for the future, for a future for ourselves and for our country and for this world. If we lose hope, that's a sad thing and never want to be there. But we have an opportunity every day to give hope to other people. So let me read you a quote by Robert Kennedy. He says, "Each time a man stands up for an ideal or acts to improve the lot of others or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope and crossing for each other for a million different centers of energy and daring. Those ripples build a current that can be swept down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance." He talks about standing up for ideals. When you stand up for an ideal, you stand up for a cause. And when you stand up for a cause, that gives people hope. So when you improve the lot of others, it talked about that in there. You encourage others or give them hope for the future. And then when you strike out against injustice, you stand for truth and you stand for what is right. So when you're doing those things that he talked about in that little quote, you're giving people hope. Not only yourself, but other people. So, that's what it's about. And especially this time of year, there's a lot of people that are hurting and down and discouraged. They need encouragement and they need someone to give them hope. So hopefully you've got someone in your life that you can think of at this moment. Maybe it's a friend here at school. Maybe it's a teacher, somebody that you know. Maybe it's a family member. Just think about that for this next week or so and just think you're going to have opportunities to give people hope. And to brighten somebody's day. So take advantage of those opportunities. I know you will. Got quite a few shout outs today, so bear with me. Miss Venegas, Miss Brittany Johnson, Mr. Lindsay, and Miss Larson's class, they raised over $720 to send 3 Guatemalan children to school next year. Basically, that gives them access to food and medical care. So a great example of giving hope to someone else. Great job to you guys, and thank you for being selfless and thinking of someone else. And I know those children will appreciate that. Another shout out to Grace Johnson. She was working with other students and helping them during her second period algebra class. So going above and beyond there, Grace, we appreciate you and thinking of others in that class and using your abilities to help someone else. Shout out to Cage Bowling for helping a friend that has been in a wheelchair lately because of a broken foot. So we appreciate you, again, giving somebody hope, giving somebody some encouragement there. Shout out to Mr. Ferguson's leadership class. They finished the fastest breakout EDU time now of 18 minutes. So they've set the bar for you guys, anybody that wants to go under 18 minutes. That's pretty good. So good job to you guys. Shout out to Carly Blair. She's been a leader in her first period class. I appreciate that with you, Carly. Had an opportunity to talk to you about that the other day, so I wanted to encourage you to continue to do what you're doing there. And then our last shout out today is Taylor Bristow cleaned up a spill and has done this multiple times in the cafeteria. Sometimes I've been told that he was in line getting ready to get food and somebody spilled something and he would go clean it up. Man, that tells me a lot about you and your character, Taylor. I appreciate you and the idea that you want to make sure that the school stays clean and you want to help somebody else out. So hope that helps you guys. I hope you have a great week this week and you finish up strong on your finals. Do your best, study hard, and do well here right at the end of the semester. As always, stay classy, DC.
Are you a junior interested in entrepreneurship or business? The Governor's School for Entrepreneurs GSE program is a 3-week summer residential program where selected students take an idea and work as a team to create a service or product.
Follow the steps to complete the GSE application online at www.kentuckygsc.com before December 20th. For more information, see Ms. Leisner and guide. Attention juniors.
Kenergy is looking for students to send on an all-expense paid trip to Washington, D.C. for the Washington Youth Tour. Eligible 11th grade students must live in a home powered by Kenergy and have at least a 3.0 GPA.
Please see Ms. Leisner guidance for an application. Applicants are due to Kenergy by December 31st, 2017. Governor's Scholar for the Arts applications are now available at www.kentuckycenter.org/education-community-arts/GSA.
This 3-week summer enrichment program is available to sophomores and juniors interested in the following areas: architecture and design, creative writing, dance, drama, instrumental music, musical theater, film and photography, visual art, or vocal music.
Applications are due prior to January 12th by following the online steps. Here's what's going on today at DC.
Lady Panther basketball is traveling to take on South Spencer starting with the JV at 5:30 p.m.
Panthers basketball is hosting Whitesville Trinity with the JV starting at 6 p.m.
Merry Christmas, DC.